a girl a-running in a group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
AM 1420, 95.1 FM, WIMS, Talk of the South Shore. Let's find out what Big George ate for breakfast. George, it's Jackie and Rick. What did you eat for breakfast this morning?
An English muffin.
Oh, that's really healthy, dude. Come on.
Well, especially the way I have it, with lots of butter, lots of jelly, some ham, maybe a slice of onion.
Oh.
You know, I get ugly when I get done.
We were just talking about healthy eating, and all these people are chiming in, and then we go to Big George. I love you.
Hey, I eat healthy. I healthily eat. I don't know if I eat healthy.
Okay, so what kind of jelly do you like? Let's go around the room. George first. George, favorite jelly?
Oh, raspberry.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Jackie?
Strawberry.
My favorite, I love grape, but a close second is strawberry.
Yeah.
But I have to watch the seeds in the strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
But I do like it. I kind of mix it all together and crush it up if I want to have strawberries.
See, I thought you would be more of a currant guy, currant jelly.
Like what? Like something fluffy?
No, currant. Made from currants.
Oh, you're weird.
That's what I meant. You're a currant jelly guy.
You're a weirdo. All right, so I read on Facebook last night that you are up in arms, and there's some major stuff that you are going to unveil on tonight's segment of Big George. Talk to me about it, because I want to hear all about it. Saturday, it's an encore presentation, 10 a.m., right here on WIMS if you missed tonight. Talk about it, George.
Well, I got to tell you, Rick, it's just they have added like millions. Several car makers have finally come out of the woodwork and added millions of cars to the Takata recall. It's crazy. It's billions, and they finally have decided that, hey, it's time to recall these. They're scared, the liability and everything. This Takata airbag is something I've been preaching about for almost four and a half, 5 years, and it's a killer, and it's just crazy. Now Ford, Mercury, Mercedes, several of these people have been dragging their feet and not recalling these cars, not admitting that their cars have Takata airbags. They do. We're going to talk all about it tonight.
Okay, that's what people. I just got a text from Jeff. He said, "Hey, I'm listening. What makes it He goes, educate me, Big George. Explain, are Takata bags in all cars? That's a great question. I don't even know. So are they?
Takata was the number one supplier.
Oh,
there are other airbag suppliers out there, but almost everybody at one time either had or does have a Takata airbag car. They've been all over the world. I mean, they're just huge, and they really messed up. They took a plant to Mexico, no rules down there for some reason, no OSHA or whatever, and they made their ammonium nitrate in what they call their airbag igniters, and there's a certain amount that goes in there. A certain amount will make that airbag work just perfectly, and it will save lives. Not enough ammonium nitrate, and it won't go off at all. Too much, it turns into a hand grenade in the cockpit, throwing shrapnel throughout the place. It's killed people. It's paralyzed people.
Yeah,
you don't know. You're shooting the dice, Rick. You don't know if your airbag has too little, too much, or just enough, or just right.
So here's the question. Now what happens with these millions and millions of vehicles that have bags in there? How are they going to unveil and fix? Is that going to be discussed on the show, or have they come up with a plan yet?
There's 12 million airbags out there. There's 12 million airbags out there that they have to get replaced. And now that Takata is out of business, it's up to the manufacturers. Ooh. And that's why they've been taking their time to recall them. Oh, we don't have the parts, or oh, we don't have this, we can't do this. I'm telling you, in the meantime, people are driving around with potential time bombs in their steering wheel.
We have seen, I'm looking at Jackie, we both are shaking our head up and down. I have seen some, and I know you have too, the horrific sights of people getting the airbags blown up in their face, paralyzed, but just hurt.
Yeah. Well, I got in a really bad accident a couple of years ago. Well, I was in high school, and there was a lot of, like, metal bits and just like shrapnel type stuff that came out of the airbag, and it hit me in the face, but thankfully I didn't have anything major, injuries or anything from it, but I got hurt way more from the airbag than from anything else in that accident.
Yeah, see, Jackie, you didn't have just right amount, you had just a little too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it would have been any more than that, you could have been paralyzed. You could be dead.
Ugh.
These airbags have killed people. There was not that long ago a lady in Florida in a Honda, a fender bender. She bumped into somebody.
Ugh.
And the airbag went off and it paralyzed her from the waist down.
Oh, my
Wow.
gosh.
It's insane.
Wow.
That's like 20, almost 30 incidences of Takata airbag deaths and hundreds of injuries. And people are just now, see, the manufacturers blew it off because they know they're responsible now. Takata's gone. Takata is no more. If they're gonna fix these Takata airbags, they have to go out and buy them. Replace these igniters.
It's kind of weird to see that, George, and I'm not sticking up for the car dealerships or whatever, or who's ever manufacturing, but man, that really sucks. Those guys got away. They probably made a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
And then now
they scam the system to the max.
But what? So that's really bad though for the other guys. They're getting screwed, basically.
Oh, absolutely. But that doesn't mean that gives them the right to drag their feet and screw us, the drivers.
Agree. No, I'm with you on there. Believe me.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Well, no, my father-in-law just got into an accident recently where someone hit him and his bags went off. And my gosh, my poor mother-in-law, I'm just going to say they're in their wiser years. I'll say this, over 79, but under 85. I didn't say their age. Yeah. And they got hurt. They got hurt. Like they had to get taken to the emergency room and they had bruises. Mm-hmm. Now, again, it scares me, but on one side, I was like, oh, thank God for the airbags. But the other side of that is, like you just said, holy cow, Jackie, I didn't even know that about you.
Yeah, I got hit real bad.
Airbags probably saved your in-laws' lives, right?
Okay.
And that's what they're designed to do. That's what we pay for. That's probably $2,000 of the price of your car is safety devices, airbags included.
Wow.
And you pay for it, and if it doesn't work, then what good is it? Mm-hmm. Why did you pay for it? And if it does work, fine. If it works too good and blows you up, you paid to kill yourself.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's just not right.
All right, hold on one second. Caller, go ahead. Big George, Rick, and Jackie, you have a question or you have a comment?
Tom from Westville.
Hey, Tom, what's going on? You're on with Big George.
Is there any way, George, is there any way to disarm those airbags?
Well, Tom, it's illegal to do that.
It is? Okay, I was just wondering.
You didn't hear this from me, but yes, there is.
Right.
Now, the one thing you need to know is those airbags are so volatile if they have too much in them. Now, you don't know if your airbag has too little, too much, or just right. If it's got too much in it, they've had instances in junkyards, one in Japan and one in New Jersey, where a vehicle just sitting in a junkyard with the windows rolled up, and in hot sun, real hot, humid day, it exploded for no reason.
Yeah.
So whether it was hooked up or not, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, because my thought was, if you can disable those sensors, they're never going to go off,
Well, no, the sensors will keep them from going off in a car wreck.
Okay.
But the humidity, heat and humidity will not. They had an incident where they were bringing igniters across the border from Mexico in a semi on a very, very hot day. It was a locked-up semi. Got hot and humid inside. One of the airbags had too much in it. It went off, and it exploded the entire truck. And it killed a woman walking down the street with shrapnel.
Wow.
So those things are volatile.
Right.
They have to be replaced with correct airbags, whether they're too little, too much, or too late.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
Good luck. Good luck.
There you go, Big George.
You feel for people like that because they're helpless.
Yeah.
Everybody's helpless.
I've
got a 2015, and they still were putting those airbags in 2015.
Wow.
After getting caught.
Folks, while Big George is on the phone, you could always call. That Tom was a great example. 219-861-1632. Live right now. 219-861-1632. He can answer your questions. Better yet, call the show, too. 928 Car Guys. Wednesday evenings, 5 p.m. WIMS, 6 p.m. WHFB. Then we do an encore presentation Saturday mornings. This, to me, is a really, really wonderful topic, but wow, you're educating us. I knew some of the stuff and I knew people got hurt.
Yeah.
But the way you're describing it, man, I'm freaking out for 12 million people out there.
Ford actually denied ever getting involved. They were not going to get involved in the airbag recall until last year. 2 instances, Ford Rangers, 05 and 06, 2005 and 2006 Rangers got in accidents, and the people were killed because of their airbag.
Wow.
And then Ford all of a sudden, we better start looking at our airbags. They were not going to spend a nickel on these airbags until this all started coming about. And now they're actually paying Ford dealers to find Ranger owners and get them in and change their airbags.
Well,
they don't want to get sued.
More coming up on the show. That's terrible. Crazy. That is unbelievable. Yeah, it is. And I love it. You're streaming live, WIMSradio.com, WHFBradio.com, free tune-in apps on both stations. Obviously, Facebook Live out of your Lansing studios. Tim Saldana, our executive producer at your studio. And, of course, back here at Studio 1420, Alex Bassett up at WHFB, Dynamite Dave, who's the morning guy. So we got you covered. All the stations. And then again, if you want to scope it out, Jackie, you post it the following day again?
Yeah.
The actual Facebook Live video?
Yes, Thursdays. And then, of course, on Saturdays, we do an encore presentation. Yeah. So we got you covered.
There's a couple days left of the car show, Rick. You can get up there and pick out a new Jeep.
Yeah. I am. We're going to talk about that because today, unfortunately, my check engine light is on with 512,000 miles on it. I made an appointment to bring it into LaPorte Chrysler today, Scott and the crew. And I'm hoping that it's something good. I still have my lifetime warranty, but I utilize your services, Big George. But while it's under warranty with what I think it is, I need to bring it there, and I hope they take care of me.
Hey, Rick, I tell you what, I've been in the car business over 45 years. Anybody that sells Ric Federighi a lifetime warranty deserves what they get.
I got it. And on that note, Big George, I'm smiling ear to ear. Big hug. Big round of applause. Come on for Big George here, Jackie. Great job, George. We'll see you later.
Rock on.
You too. Bye. AM 1420, 95.1 FM, WIMS, Michigan City, a Girard Media Company, streaming live at WIMSradio.com.